All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to start this video by giving the praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Racha Kwadash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel. This is Ratazah, once again from the Great Millstone GMS Atlanta camp, with another quick video. So we'll just put a few words out there concerning how the scriptures or how the prophecies, all right, they are, they're bound to happen, man. All right. The prophecies, the things written aforetime, things that the prophets spoke through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai thousands of years ago, and it was written on paper. These things is like they're etched in stone. This is all the will of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, and it's nothing that man could do on the earth to upset the prophecies. All right. And what kind of inspired this video is that last night I had watched this movie, The Book of Clarence, for the second time. All right, because we got the elders and the Apostle Ramalab in town, so we went and watched the Book of Clarence again. I already had saw it, but there's a particular scene in there, not to spoil the movie, but it was a scene in there where it showed how, like basically an individual, he couldn't upset the prophecy. He was trying to fight it, but it was written for it to happen. And that's with everything in the scriptures, everything that's prophesied that the Lord said would happen at a particular time. You can't do nothing against it, man. So Esau, thinking, as the scripture says, his inward thought is that his house shall continue forever, and his thoughts to many generations, roughly paraphrasing. You ain't gonna rule forever. All right, you're on a short leash. The Lord set bounds that he cannot pass. All right. Everything, man. Everything is subject to the will of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. And I just want to read a couple of scriptures on that. This is the first one that came to mind. 2 Ezra, the 15th chapter, verses 1 and 2. It says, "Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord." All right. And that's what the prophets are set up to do, is teach, all right, and speak the words of prophecy. Okay. Pro means before, and the word pro means before, and facee or facade means to speak or to say. Okay. To say before. All right. And these words come from Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. All right. Not our own selves or something we made up. No, this is all spiritual. The Lord gave us these words to speak. And here's the point, verse 2. It calls them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. See that? The words of prophecy are faithful and true, meaning there's no lie. It's going to happen, man. If the Lord said that this is going to happen and that's going to happen, everything is set in this appointed time. All right, like I read in my last video, talking about Vladimir Putin in that Tucker Carlson interview. I brought out the book of Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter, where it says, "The vision is yet set for an appointed time, and it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, for it shall surely come, it will not tarry." See that? The words of the Lord, man, you can always bank on it. Okay? Everything is subject to his will. See that? So that was the point I wanted to get there. It says, "For they are faithful and true." The words that the prophets spoke, and they had scribes that wrote these things down on paper, which later manifests today to why we have the Bible. Okay? Faithful and true words, man. It's nothing that anybody could do about it, but just to be subject to it. All right? Another scripture I like to read is Sirach, the 18th chapter. Starting at I start from verse 1, the point is in verse 3. It says, "He that liveth forever have created all things in general. The Lord only is righteous, and there is none other but he, who governeth the world with the palm of his hand, in all things obey his will." All right? In all things obey his will. Things include people. Okay? All of his creation is subject unto his will, man. It says, for he is the king of all, by dividing by his power, dividing holy things among them from profane. See that? So the earth belongs to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. He has all the power. All right. Everything is subject to, again, his prophecy. The way he wants things to play out. All right. That's how it's going to be. There's nothing you can do against it, but just go with it. All right. What's the other one in Isaiah? I would do all my pleasure. It's Isaiah 46:10. Excuse me. It's Isaiah 46:10. This is declaring the end from the beginning and from ancient times, the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure. What's the Lord's counsel? His word, his prophecy, his will. All right. That's going to stand. Okay. It's not going to fall. It's not going to, waver and change to something else or what, No, the Lord's counsel is going to stand. He says, and I will do all my pleasure. So it's the Lord's pleasure to totally wipe out America, Babylon the Great. It's the Lord's pleasure to take down Esau and other nations and raise his people back up, the Israelites, which consists of so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Native American, and Seminole Indians. All right, this is all the Lord. We always compare the Lord to like a big movie director. This thing that we call life and history on the earth and all. This is just the Lord big. It's one big movie, man. And we're all playing out a role. Everybody has a script. Okay. Another one comes to mind is the one we all know, Proverbs 20 and 24, I believe it is. All right, Proverbs 20 and 24. It says, man's goings are of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai. How can a man then understand his own way? See that? A man's goings of the Lord, man. So the path that we're walking, all right, whatever side you want, whether it's the right hand side or left hand side, you're under Satan. That's all the Most High. The Most High is doing that. All right, that was the script that such person was given. It says we was given a script to serve Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All our goings, man. Every step, every time you breathe, every finger you lift up, that was all already predestinated through Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right. Like I said, it was a scene in that movie, the Book of Clarence, that really highlighted that. Like, yeah, see, he really couldn't do nothing to stop it. The Lord made him do that. I think that's pretty much it. I think it's another one I'm thinking about. Excuse me. Had to sneeze. Proverbs 16 and 1, I believe it is. Yep, this is Proverbs 16 and verse 1. It says, Proverbs 16 and 1, the preparations of the heart in man, which the heart goes back to your mind, the Hebrew word lab. It says, and the answer of the tongue is from the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Even going back to what we started out with in 2 Ezra 15, which spoke about the Lord will put the prophecies or the words of prophecy in our mouth and we shall speak them. All right, the answer from the tongue. All comes from the Lord, man. The way our mind works, the things we do, the actions we carried out was already predestinated. So, again, us all being subject to the Lord's will. See? So that's just the couple scriptures I want to put out there once again on that. All right. How, look, man, we all just a character in the Most High's movie, man. And everything that the scriptures say, as we just read, is faithful and true. It's going to happen. It's just a matter of when it's going to happen, man. Everything has this, as we just quoted again, Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter. Everything plays out in its appointed time, man. So we just got to be faithful and have patience and wait, because it's going to happen, man. All right. So with that, Lord Willens was edifying the video. I'm going to sign off, giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Ruach Wadash, and Lord willing, lead to the next lesson. I'm going to say Shalom.